Are you sorry you told me?
I'm a little bit pickled, so...
I'm taking advantage of you.
Obviously.
All right. We'll talk tomorrow when you're sober and you can tell me whether you want it in or out.
I do know you were shocked, and I was shocked myself, really, to have done what I did, buy a bottle of vodka.
I'm shocked about Vanda.
There is no reasoning behind it, really.
It's not easy.
I presume it's just...
It's a disease. It's a habit. It's an illness.
The addiction? I don't know.
Once it's got you, it never lets go. And this will be with me for the rest of my life. It's a disease.
Do you know why you did it?
My eyes diverted to the alcohol, and I thought, shouldn't I? Yeah, go on, who's it going to hurt? Could I have a bottle of vodka, please?
Can't have a sociable drink because it doesn't stop at being a sociable drink.
And you're just finishing it off this morning?
Yep. Yep, and I'm ashamed about it.
Alcoholics can be the most sneaky sods there are.
And no, I shouldn't have done it.
You hide the alcohol from anyone, anywhere. You know, you'll make excuses or just going to the toilet, off you go to the toilet, and you've got a bottle stashed in the bathroom somewhere, and you'll have a couple of swigs while you're in there.
And nobody will know.
Then come out and make out that you've just been to the toilet.
Got to play the system, haven't you? If you don't play the system.
OK, so, having thought we were there, Danny, come, I've got you. We got this sort of additional complication which we weren't really expecting. But at some stage, in addition to your liver disease, you clearly got an acute pancreatitis.
Gradually, my partner found all my hiding places, and you'll swear on anything that you haven't had a drink, knowing full well that you have.
You've had two things there, either of which could have killed you. You've had two warnings. You've got two red lights.
Or just before they go to work, you know, promise me you won't drink anything today. And yeah, you'll sit there and you'll promise, knowing full well that the bottle of vodka is just waiting for you in the next room.
Slide down the bed a little bit for me, Mark, so I can just feel your tummy.
She gave me more than enough chances. I'd give up for a couple of days. I'd say to her, right, I'm going to give up now, this is it. And then, you know, we'd go around the shop for something.
Big breath. He's still got some hepatomegaly, and he's still got...
I'd walk past the beer and I'd say to her, you know, would it be all right if I get a can of beer? And like she'd say to me, just one, only the one. And I'd be like, yay. And then, you know, that one would lead to two, and then two would lead to three. Whereas I would have preferred it if she turned around to me and said to me from the very beginning, if you get a beer, I'm off.
So I would have thought you'd be with us certainly all this week, and then, you know, we'll reassess the situation. But the plan is still to go to Mum and Dad?
Yes.
Yeah. OK,
I'm
good.
going to be with my mum for a couple of weeks before going back to my flat.
Yep.
Fuck off. Wish I never said it. Just fuck off.
1:15?
1:15, yeah.
1:15. OK, then. I will see you then. I'll see you later.
Thanks, Avril.
You're welcome. See you later.
Can't be doing with all these people coming in my house. I don't want them in here. Carers. Natasha, Julie, Carol. I'm not cross, I just don't like... I didn't send Bob, Dick and Harry in as well. Interference. And I don't like it. I'm supposed to have these bloody carers. I don't need them, I don't want them. Julie, Carol, and I don't like it. I'm not bloody invalid. I don't like it.
They clearly need psychological support, they sometimes need psychiatric support. But then what happens when they go out again? The follow-up's not there. And the agencies that we have, they don't address why the patient drinks. Ideally, it would be very nice to have somebody who would come on the ward rounds, an alcohol counsellor.
Come on, darling.
Somebody who sees them at a time when they put their alcohol addiction and their illness together and understand the link between alcohol and how bloody awful they feel. Once they make that link, they actually have an urge to stop drinking. These patients drink because they've got gremlins.
Because he's in here.
It's the gremlins. You told me there were these monsters in your head. What can you do about getting rid of them?
I go and see a psychologist once a month.
Does that help?
Well, I tell her. My father sexually abused me. I told my mother about...
But your mother didn't believe you, did she?
No, she didn't. And she put up with him for 26 years. Why, I do not know. She sent a photograph of herself with a broken jaw, broken cheek, 2 black eyes, all her hair pulled out, etc. She was saying, look, I do have to divorce your father, and this is what he's done to me. Yeah, Mum, I've seen it all my life. He used to beat me, he used to beat her. Never touched my brothers. But my brother's got them back. Oh, he'll be in hell. He won't be anywhere else. My brother Kevin, God rest his soul, and he said, what's Mum shouting about? I said, I don't know, go and have a look in the bloody kitchen. I expect he's beating her up again. And he went, what? When he opened the door, I can't say his name. Sperm donor was whacking my mum. And he pulled him out the kitchen. It's not funny.
This is Kevin.
Yeah. Pulled him out the kitchen and he pummeled him halfway down the corridor. And I don't know why. I haven't got a clue why. I got in between them somehow and I went, no, stop it. And I'd had a drink that day, obviously, so there was drink inside me, so I thought I was Superwoman anyway. And he gave him 2 broken ribs. Yes. And a broken jaw. Get in there, Kev. Let that man suffer. He was a bastard. Absolute bastard.
Why didn't you go to the police, Vanda?
If the police didn't believe me, then he wouldn't have beat me up, he would have killed me. And Mum would have got the slack of it as well.
I heard a number of people in hospital when you were there talking about how often they expected to be beaten. They were beaten. It was just a way of life in the sort of Chatham, Gillingham area.
I could have put up with the beating. It was the other that I couldn't put up with.
But in a sense, isn't he getting what he wants? Because you're drinking to forget it. He's dead. And you've got to live with all that sexual abuse that he inflicted on you. And so you drink more to blank it out. And he's winning all ways round.
I know you're right. When Kevin died, he should never have died.
What happened?
I loved Kevin. My big brother. Came off his motorbike.
Do you want to stop?
11:05 on the 5th of December. And my brother died at 11:05 on the 5th of December. And it smashed all this side of his face in.
Do you know what the date was yesterday when you drank for the first time coming out of hospital?
No, 2nd or